Hello friends, welcome to Farm Finder USA. Let's go over what's available. At the top we have our homepage, that would be this one, our farm directory and cultivated encounters. That is my business I created, Farm Finder. We have seasonality, support businesses, and farm to school communication. So this first paragraph tells you a little bit about what we do, a link to the farm directory, the seasonality, support businesses, and for schools we have recipes and grants. Here is the farm map. And here, if you are a farmer and you want to add your business, you can click it right there. But you can sort by counties, you can sort by business type, sort by certifications, sort by products. Now these are just the big category products. Sort by months of operation, so this is when they are actively selling. It does not tell you when things are in season, just when the business is selling. Considerations, so if you're looking for a farm that offers halal, keto, kosher, gluten-free, dairy-free, pescatarian, vegan, vegetarian, any of those kinds of things. Where do they sell at? So a lot of the farms have asked for people to call them for more information because they sell direct from the farm or they sell through distributors. Some of them offer delivery. There are various distributors that have tagged and the farms have tagged that they sell to them. If they sell at farmers markets, if they offer gleaning on farm stands, if you can shop from them online, or if it is a U-Pick operation. And then lastly, if they do offer gleaning, open to discussion for wholesale discounts or offer wholesale pricing. So that is your farm page. Of course, you can search name, town, all that good stuff. So let's go over the next part. So there's the farm directory page, which is a little bit different than the farm map. You're still going to be able to sort by things, but you'll be able to slide through and see what the farm has listed. So most of these farms just have the basic profile. That'll give you their name, phone number, address, some way to contact them, email for many of them. But they don't list a whole lot of in-depth about what they offer. Again, that is the free farm listing. Now, if you're looking for products, again, we can do that. Let's say we're looking for fruit. So these are the farms that have identified themselves as having fruit for sale. Now, county serviced, that means are they willing to bring it to your county? So I have all of the Maine counties on there. As we grow outside of the state of Maine, we'll add all of those. We'll have a farms in Maine directory in the other states. But you can see like Treeland Farms listed 2 phone numbers, Freckle Farm. Let's go ahead and pop onto Freckle Farm. So if you click on the farm, it will bring up their details. So you'll see when they were last active and updated their account. That'll give you kind of an idea of, are they active? Have they disappeared? Is it better to reach out by phone rather than just driving over and showing up? And of course, their email for contacting them. They do not have a website, so it currently says example. But they did list a bunch of specific items. So if you hover over the number, you can see all of the different fruits and vegetables they have listed. They have a farmer's market. They have an on-farm stand. They're open to visits, open to farm visits, bulk discounts, bulk wholesale. So that'll give you a good idea of how that works. And again, that is the farm details section. So let's go back home. Let's look at seasonality for a moment. We are still working on this, but leafy greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, this is generally what you're looking for in Maine. Here's the seasonality of seafood in Maine, and that comes from the Sea Grant group. And then as we talk to more farmers and update this, Zone 3B, so that's like Madawaska, the furthest parts north, the green thumbs are when you can expect to see these, or when they're ripe, or when they're in season. So for example, blueberries we expect to start coming in now, all the way through September. Obviously, frozen blueberries will be available probably year-round, but if you're focusing on just fresh availability for this list. Okay, let's head back home and look at the next piece. So we have supporting businesses. If your business works with farmers, you can add your business for free. You'll get a basic listing. See them on here. We are going to be rolling out the advanced business listings here in another month. Next, we have recipes and grants. This is mostly school focused, but we know that a lot of schools have said, they didn't have time to search for recipes, search for grants. So if you go here, does it require a login? Does it require membership? There are no requirements to use it. You can purchase through it, and then any specific requirements. And then for grants, is it always open? Can you apply online? Is there a membership required, or is it only available seasonally? And then accessibility, can you download it as PDF? Do they offer in-person training? Do they order or ship materials for free? Do they order or ship materials paid? Do they have printable handouts and printable resources? These are not always PDF, sometimes they're JPEG or PNG. And then do they have video education? So let's say we were looking for an always open grant. We've got these ones logged in. And as always, if you find a grant or a recipe website you'd like added, just shoot us an email, Roxanne@cultivatingencounters.com. Let's head back to the home page. So, farm to school communication. This is some of the parts for the schools to help with terminology, packaging, and those sorts of requirements. So what does organic mean? There's two different types. There's the big O organic, which means it's certified, and there's little o organic, which means it is not certified, but they use organic practices. So you always want to talk to the farmer if organic is important to you. Sustainable is not a legally defined term, so as with Lilo organic, you'll want to know what they're doing to be sustainable. No-till, no spray, also mostly a marketing term, is not defined. So anyone using this as advertising, you'll want to ask more questions. Regenerative agriculture is legally defined, so you can read more here to learn what that means, so that when you're seeing that on a farmer's website, you understand it. Biodynamic, this is also a legally defined term. Very spiritual farming or holistic farming, and here's a link to read more about it. And then, as always, ask your farmer. Ask them what their practices are, ask them what kind of chemicals they use or don't use. And remember, water is H2O, is also a chemical, so just because they say they use them, learn more about what they're using so you know if it's for you or not. Understanding the processing system. So when you're ordering something from a farm, you need to know if is it field ready, kitchen ready, prep ready, or service ready. So field ready is basically they went out, they picked it, they put it in a basket, they handed it to you. No processing has happened, no water's been put on it. Usually you see this with apples, strawberries, raspberries, a lot of the foods that will perish faster if you wash them. Kitchen ready falls under minimally processed. It's a USDA category, does have a legal definition, and it does require certifications and a licensed processing center to do it. So if you are a school and you're purchasing and you see kitchen ready, you will want to see their certificate that they are actually able to do that for you. Prep ready also can fall under the normal USDA kitchen guidelines, and this can be simple things like topping your strawberries, freezing them for you, bunching your green beans by weight. This is a little more in-depth than the kitchen ready. Prep ready means you don't have to wash it, you're ready to put it on the line and cook with it. And service ready falls under the fully processed and manufactured category, so there are some different steps and requirements in this one. Usually syrups fall into that, ciders, anything that's cooked and baked before you get it. So here are some free resources. Please keep in mind these are as is for informational purposes only. You will want to check, obviously what your school requires, what your state requires, what any federal changes that have happened recently, but I wanted to give everyone some kind of starter jump-off point for these kinds of documents. So we have a farmer checklist. This is for our farmers who are looking to work with businesses and schools. What kinds of things do you need to consider to get started? Here's a starter purchasing agreement. Do you want to work with schools and do a purchasing agreement? Great. If you've never done one before, go ahead, download this free starter list, and you can use that to help understand what you're going to be asking the school and basically a structure around it. I do recommend if you're doing larger purchase agreements that you work with an attorney as well. School checklist. So this is for your schools. It's a list of all the things that I've run into in the last 2 years that, maybe didn't get asked or did get asked, but not everybody had answers to. So not everything will apply, obviously, on your school checklist, but there's a lot of good points to consider in there. And then harvest of the month using the school salad bar. So when I was in talking to school directors, and even now as I'm helping them source, I realized that a lot of them aren't using harvest of the month because they're worried about getting enough of a quantity of a local item to fulfill that month's harvest of the month. So what we did is we downloaded a salad bar template so that you could highlight a small portion of that local ingredient in the month that it's fresh in. Not necessarily every student has to try it, you just have it available. And the way we've set this up, you can actually have every item in the main harvest of the month available at all times on your salad bar for kids to try out. And right now we're working to get a beta testing group together. So yeah, read more about that here, and as we get that finalized, we will roll that out for you guys. So again, if your farm would like to list under the free farm listing, you're gonna head to the map and list your farm right here. If your farm would like a detailed listing or one of these beautiful farmer cards and quests, you will need to head over to Cultivated Encounters. Go ahead and click on Plans and Pricing. Of course, here are some things we offer. Farm Support Member is our upgrade from our Farmer Basics. So here's what you're going to get. You are also going to get one of those digital farmer cards. And then Inspire the Search. This $10 a month goes towards helping us find more farms, put out a quest book in the fall, showing you where all of the farms we found, and create some limited edition holiday farmer cards. We've also got a card sponsor, so if you would like to be a card sponsor, it's $50 one time. We print out cards, and those cards, the farmer cards, go to the schools near the farms. And then if you would like to sponsor a farm, this is one time. Pay for it. We give away a membership to a farm for free where we print them a farmer card, we give them questing sheets, and we help them get listed on Farm Finder. So again, Farm Finder USA. Maine is where we're focusing right now, but anyone in North America is welcome to post their farms.